In 2025, we walked you through the design process of my Global Beauty Awards wardrobe, and it was a big hit. So, backed by popular demand, let's start at the beginning and see where the 2026 designs go on this episode of Ms. World Traveler Designs. It will be a challenge to beat last year's gown, a black and white velvet fabric I found in Toronto, fashioned into a tiered skirt and a puffy-sleeved peplum-style top, hand-embellished with thousands of colorful crystals. My favorite feature was the neckline, which took on a life of its own as my dressmaker Amal incorporated the undulating curves of the trim. I wonder how this year's gown will turn out. So here we are again, Amal, for our 2026 Global Beauty Awards gown. So here's the picture.
Okay.
We're gonna do it quick like that. So what we have is just a very simple A-line dress.
Okay.
Which this is going to be the under.
Okay.
And this is kind of like a brocade, this beautiful shimmery brocade. And it's going to have to be sort of the weight. You know, we're going to have to get the stiffness.
Yeah.
From this one.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that we just we do this dress first and then figure out how to do the fabric that goes over the top of it.
We want to work with this first to make a shape, make all your measurement and everything fitting, and then we work with the top.
Okay.
So this is going to be the underneath.
Yes, the underneath. And it's so pretty. I don't think we should cover it, but we're going to cover it.
Okay.
So this is the fabric, and it's like incredibly heavy with all of these crystals.
A lot of crystals.
A lot of crystals.
Okay.
So the fact that this pattern is everywhere.
Okay.
Some of this is sewn and this is glued.
Okay.
I think the challenge will be that we want to make as few cuts as possible on this.
Yeah.
Just because once we start cutting, now we're cutting through, it's almost like a starburst pattern. And so it'll be challenging for you to sort of figure out where you can cut it to keep the best of the pattern.
Yeah. Some place I need to remove the crystal
You'll
and
need
then
to
put
remove
it again.
Yes.
And it's depend if I want to make the top of this pieces or one piece.
Okay.
If it's gonna be one piece, it's gonna be a little bit easier, If I
as much as possible, if we can.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's also so heavy.
Yeah.
That I think it's going to fall. In other words, if we have width in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna fall into folds. It's gonna fall into folds.
You're right.
So as I was saying, all of the stiffness is gonna have to come from this one, with the horsehair, trying to make it stiff in order to give this some body, because it will have no body on its own.
Yeah. And either will not be too much wide.
Right. It will be too heavy to be wide.
Too heavy, I'm gonna still push it inside.
Yes. We will do what we can.
Sure. And what else?
Okay. The piece de resistance. Are you ready?
Okay, I am. Always.
This is the piece that's going to go around. So it's going to go like this. We'll sit like that.
Okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm. So very last thing we put on. Yeah.
So nice color.
It's very nice, isn't it?
Yes.
And of course, this is all finished beautifully. So yes. I'm guessing that will be a hand sew.
Yeah, we will just tag it. Mm-hmm. I'm ready. Same always.
Once Amal has the basic vision, she cuts, without a pattern, I might add, and sews the initial garments. But the real work of bringing the vision to life begins at the first fitting. So it's been a couple weeks since we gave him all the fabric, and we are ready now for our first fitting. So here we go. Ta-da!
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything yet, but it will.
We need long time to be everything
Exactly.
showing.
To have everything just fit exactly right.
We just work with the basic thing. No?
Yeah, that's right. Well, the first fitting is the macro. You know, we start with big and then we start, you know, shaping.
It's like drawing, you know?
Yeah. Well, this layer is really important because everything's going to build on top of it. So, but this fabric is so luscious. It could be a dress by itself without anything over the top of it. In a way, everything starts out as a blob, shapeless and ill-fitting. But once we see it on, noting how the fabric lays and how it moves, then we start shaping it right on the body. Okay. So that's sort of what the neckline is going to look like. Again, once we get it in, it'll sit up a little bit higher. All right, so do you want to play with the black fabric and see what it's going to look like?
I don't know how I'm going to play with this.
Okay, yeah, it's heavy and
it's heavy and it's delicate, you know. I feel this side is busy more than this side. So it's look like the fabric look like this way, you know.
Maybe this is the way it's supposed to go?
Should be.
Let's see.
Here, this way, gonna be short.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Wasn't that interesting? Well, maybe we're talking about having it open after all. Because you'd take another bottom piece and hook it with another bottom piece on this side.
Now I have idea.
Okay.
We can make it open, look like duster, up the dress, and we can add the color with this.
With that piece, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because then I can still zip the dress.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, it's beautiful.
How many yards do you have?
3.75, just short of 4.
Okay, because 3, so I have 2 times your. If I want to make it
the other side,
yeah, and I want to use the back half of this.
Yes,
half of the width.
Half of that, yeah, can be in the back.
Yes,
and then all of your the big stars are in the front.
Yeah. And the small star is going to be the back.
In the back, yeah. I like that. Each fitting we get progressively closer to seeing how the garment will perform. Will I be able to walk in it or sit in it? Will it be too heavy, etc. In the middle of the process, as we work through the issues, sometimes things have to change to achieve the intended result. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
I brought a hoop skirt and I put the hoop skirt on underneath.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping this is going to help support the weight of the crystal. So come in and let's have a look and let's see if it's actually going to work.
Don't be lazy.
I think I'm going to need to take you with me, Amal, so I could just stand and go like this and somebody can just put my robes on me.
I will help you to put it on and I back.
Okay. I'm wondering, I mean, we're still having all of this bunching. We're having all the bunching underneath.
So do you want to close it?
Probably going to have to. Is there any way to attach the dress make it lining rather than a different dress? Would that change anything by attaching it?
Yeah, but if I touch in it, you need to close it all the way down.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be make it look like line, you
right.
know?
So can you let's pin it closed all the way and see if I can walk. See if I can move.
Okay. Because I don't know if this is gonna work because the dress under its pieces.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the top off is because we have the pattern, so we make it just one piece.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if we can touch the, let's say, side with the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you attach it like more like tacking various places, can you leave the dress as is? You said it was in pieces, so you can't use it as a line. You can't sew the whole thing in. But if you attach it down there, can you leave it as is?
Yes, I can leave it as is, but when you wear it, you need to
put them both on at the same time?
No. What we can do it hook and eye.
Okay.
All the way, okay? Or close it till here and leave it just
leave something open to get in.
Hook and eye. Because the dress you need to open from the back.
Right.
And this one put it
is from the front.
So you want to put it together, both of them.
Okay.
But one of them
take some practice stepping into two pieces, one that zips up the back and one that closes on the front. Okay. I think we have a good plan to
I think so.
Fix the problem with it buckling. Typically, the last step is to add the crystals, so we're not sewing over the top of them. Because the crystals were already there, the whole gown had to be worked around them, making cutting and sewing without ruining the pattern or the sewing machine a significant challenge. The final addition was the fur, which was just lightly tacked on. It finally came time to debut the gown at the 9th Annual Global Beauty Awards at the Seattle Marriott Bellevue. On the red carpet, cameras were flashing everywhere, and it's an opportunity to ooh and ah over everyone's outfit and, of course, ask who they are wearing. There's something special about being able to say it's my own design, especially when I know how long it took and everything we went through to get to this moment. Once inside the ballroom, every detail was thought out to present an elegant, high-end ambiance, from the centerpieces to the table linens to the Jo Malone of London fragrance station to the dramatic lighting to the beautiful draping around the stage. And while I typically don't have a theme for my gown per se, I felt it fit the sophistication of the space. Even with the hoop skirt underneath, it was surprisingly easy to maneuver, sit down, and navigate in between the tables and up the stairs. On stage, as I had hoped, the lights lit the gown on fire. The magenta underlayer shimmered and the crystals twinkled with eye-catching sparkle. As a sponsor of 3 awards, I presented the description, the nominees, and announced the winner in each category: the Kerry Damiano Style Award, Faith in Action, and new this year, the Star Power Award. I was also humbled and honored when my name was called for Best in Production for my years of service as a pageant judge. After receiving the award, I was ushered into another room to have my trophy engraved, a new feature this year. With all the excitement of the evening, I didn't even feel how heavy the gown was, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I was very happy with how it turned out. But there are more outfits, so stay tuned for more designs, more bold colors, and more fabulousness.